All right, man. We back in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Easy Baby 1988 salute, Solid Child salute. And there's a story out there by ESPN that they're trying to get Wilder to step aside. They're talking about negotiating the fight for Fury and Joshua in December in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, we know it's not going to happen in the UK because Fury doesn't have a boxing license. We know it's not going to happen in America because AJ is just a pussy. So I'm going to talk on that. I'm not going to stay on long. Really wanted to watch the Crazy Bone with the Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia, but I can watch the replay. I'll do this right now. Sound like DAZN is pushing for Charlo and Canelo. Chris Minix and Sergio Mora talked about that in a little podcast. And also they talk about starting Tank and Leo Santa Cruz immediately after the pandemic with the corona, COVID-19 and quarantine and all that is over with. So let's get into it. Before we do, don't forget, you can always find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those links are always in the description if you need to reach out, if you want to do a business sponsorship on the channel, if you got a business inquiry, sponsorship, video request, or you just want to chop it up. That link's always there. Quickest way is Twitter, but Facebook, Instagram there as well. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is share the video, so make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video. If you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to help the channel out. Share and subscribe and like and comment, kind of keep us, in the home feed. So appreciate everybody. But yeah, like multiple people has hit me up about this story. I don't care if AJ or Fury fight. I probably won't even talk about that shit, depending on what's popping. I don't really care. It's not the biggest fight in boxing to me. You got a fucking paired defender. You probably got two paired defenders in the ring together. And on top of that, you got a motherfucker that's scared to come to America and fight Anthony Joshua. They going over in Saudi Arabia for what? Because they gonna put the money up. It's not a significant fight to me. It's not a fight I'm not gonna care about. But people talking about, oh, they just gonna force Wilder to step aside. Watch what I tell you. Shit gonna start coming up on Wilder. Oh, Wilder has a domestic abuse charge, or Wilder get caught with some cocaine and some keys in his car. They gonna force Wilder to step aside. Bob Arum got too many ties. There's too many clear people involved. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't have any insider information, but don't be surprised if Wilder does step aside. They try to force him to step aside and hold some shit over his head. Al Haymon will sell him out. He sold him out his whole career. I wouldn't be surprised if Wilder stepped aside. A lot of people say I won't respect Wilder no more. This shit deeper than boxing. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with all these white people, these executives, these clear people. The Saudi Arabia people will come up with the money for Wilder to step aside. What's so crazy about it is Al Haymon got all this fucking money, supposedly, but they couldn't get AJ to step aside to make Andrew Ruiz and Wilder happen. I'm telling you, man, boxing is a very, very race-driven sport. It's a lot of bigotry going on. They didn't want AJ to step aside. And I'm not even speaking from a United Kingdom point of view. I'm speaking from a United States standpoint of view. You didn't hear none of these motherfucking fighters that's supposed to be so close knit. You ask these fighters on PBC, they riding with Errol Spence regardless. Errol Spence go against Megatron himself. They gonna go with him. But when it comes to Wilder, it's a different type of vibe. Everybody went against the grain. Everybody that's affiliated with Al Haymon, from Ishe Smith, from Antonio Tarver, to a lot of these people didn't have anything encouraging to say about Wilder. Nobody asked, all these motherfuckers, oh, AJ can come back after losing to Ruiz, and he definitely can come back. Oh, it was all encouragement for him. But when it came to Wilder, oh, it's over with. He a bum. He trash. Oh, he need to step aside. I'm telling you, man, it all starts at home. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, Adrian Broner was the same dude that sat there and streamed, Deontay Wilder and Fury 1. People forget that. He streamed that shit on Instagram. Jealous motherfucker. So Wilder brings out a lot of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? He bring out a lot of jealousy from a lot of people, bro. I'm not even talking about from them English muffins. Had Wilder hand been in a glove like Fury hand, you would have heard of all these motherfuckers that's capping for Fury. You would have heard these motherfuckers talking about, oh, Wilder fist ain't all the way in the glove. That's how you generate the power. If Wilder had a paid conviction where he ran to another state or something and paid somebody off, all of them would be through the media. Wilder just don't have the complexion for the selection. That's it. Wilder don't have the bagging. Al Haymon not bagging Wilder like he bagged Floyd Mayweather. He ain't bagging him like he bagged Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? You will never hear a PBC fighter, very, very few, go against the grain on Errol Spence. Go against the grain on Floyd Mayweather. Never. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder's their biggest star. And Al Haymon is going to sell him out. Viewpoint salute. They going to sell him out. I'm telling you what's going to happen right now. These motherfuckers ain't negotiating. They not negotiating for no reason, bro. Wilder going to say, well, my injury didn't heal fast enough. Or so if he refused to do it, you're going to hear something about a PED test. Something about something going to happen in his life as far as criminal. Or it's going to be some bullshit ass excuse. I'm telling you, man, they going to get Wilder to step aside. They're going to pay Wilder a lot of money to step aside. Or if he refuses to step aside, something going to happen. Oh, Wilder has this adverse drug test. Oh, Wilder has been convicted of this. Oh, the WBC has suspended Wilder for these remarks that he made. I'm telling you, man, they ain't gonna fuck around and clear the way for this fight. And it's sad because they're gonna clear the way for two Englishmen. You know what I'm saying? But they won't clear the way for two niggas to fight. All this money that the Saudis putting up for AJ and Fury, you know, why they ain't put this shit up for Crawford and Spence? All these fucking billion. I know we ain't got, a lot of people ain't got the money that the Saudis got. But all these billionaires walking around, easily, Billy M. Salute, easily Warren Buffett could have put up the money and Jerry Jones could have put up the money. Easily they could have put the money up. And they would have made a fucking killing, you know, in profits. You know, and people going to probably, oh, Wilder pussied out. He stepped aside, I told you. And it's just going to be to the point where they might even put the burner to his kid's head. They might threaten his baby mama life. They might threaten his parents' life. And Al Haymon, you know Al Haymon, a businessman, if it make money, you know, it makes sense as long as his money looking right. You know? So they might go over there and pay Deontay Wilder his entire purse. They probably gonna give him $30, $40 million to step aside. The Saudis got it. And if he refuses to take the money, then you're going to start hearing shit come up in the news about him. Courtney Richardson, salute. Oh, Wilder has a pit bull fighting ring and Wilder has animal abuse. You can't even think about it. Or you might be on some casino shit where you get in his car like Robert De Niro did and that motherfucker might just blow up. You know what I'm saying? It might just blow up. I'm telling you, this is the type of cutthroat game they playing out here. So don't be surprised, you know what I'm saying? You know, when they clear the way for this fight, I'm telling you, that's what they gonna do. You knew Con Man Tyson Fury was gonna con his way out of a trilogy. You knew AJ was gonna con his way out of getting, and then Pulev got to step aside. Then Usyk got to step aside. You know, so for Pulev and Usyk to step aside, they got to get 3 motherfuckers to step aside. They got to get 3 people to step aside for this fight to happen. Pulev, Usyk, and Wilder. Had Wilder won the fight versus Fury, you wouldn't have heard no shit like that. You wouldn't have heard nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have heard nothing like. All you would have heard was Wilder got to take the fight. Wilder got to fight Fury again. And Bob Arum just be whooping the fuck out these dudes like Eddie Hearn and Al Haymon. He just own these dudes, bro. He truly do. He truly own these dudes. Sunday through Friday and twice on Saturday. He owns them. And like I said, I want to hear all these motherfuckers 10-8 round salute, raise on salute. I want to hear all these dudes keep the same energy when Al Haymon sell Wilder out. And they make Wilder step aside. I want to keep that same energy. He let Bob Arum fucking dominate his ass. When it come to Wilder Fury, once Bob Arum got Tyson Fury, bro. See, this is what you gotta understand. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. This is what you gotta understand. Soon as Bob Arum signs Tyson Fury, they should have said, "Fuck that. We gonna fight Dillian White. We gonna fight Brazil. We gonna fight Ortiz. We ain't fighting Fury again." Straight up. Because once you would have fought Dillian White, you wouldn't have to satisfy your mandatory for another year. You know what I'm saying? They should have told Deontay, don't rematch Tyson Fury. As soon as he signed with Bob Arum, that's what I would have told him. Don't rematch him. As soon as he went and fucked up the rematch and signed with Bob instead of going to it, I wouldn't have signed with him. I wouldn't have signed a rematch him. Fuck that. You know, if they can pay Deontay 20 to fight Ortiz and 20 to fight Dominic Breazeale, that's his purse for fighting Fury right there. You know what I'm saying? I would have told him we're going to get to 50-0. We try to see if we make the AJ fight. If they say no this time, you know, at the end of the day, we got to, if Fury become the mandatory, he become the mandatory, we'll fight him then. But under no circumstances, when that man ran from the rematch, you have public perception. I tried to rematch him. He don't want to rematch me. We moving on. But Al Haymon ain't done nothing but fuck Deontay Wilder, raw dog, Froggy style, his whole career. He didn't fucking, they done made bad decision. He talking about getting the snakes out his team. He need to go in Al Haymon office with a 12 gauge or with a baseball bat on some Ice Cube shit and start breaking some shit around. Al Haymon ain't doing nothing but destroy Deontay Wilder's career from the beginning. If Deontay Wilder can't see that, bro, I don't know what to tell him. JDS threw him under the bus after the fight. He started the costume rumors. You know. And Al Haymon gonna sell his boy out. I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen. He had no choice. Al Haymon don't have no power. The Jews, the white boys, they got all the power in the sports and music, entertainment, and media business. So if the powers that be want Wilder to step aside, if they say we don't want to give you shit to step aside, Wilder gonna step aside or come up, or his kid gonna come up missing, or some charges gonna come on. He gonna wake up with coronavirus in his ass. I'm telling you, bro. This shit. If they ain't just negotiate. Wilder gonna take what they give him, and he gonna step aside. And that's the God honest truth. What's about to happen. He gonna come up with some lame excuse. My elbow, my knee was hurting, my neck was hurting. They gonna do this fight twice, maybe 3 times, and you know Fury gonna retire. And if AJ lose, you know he lose, and you know it's over with for Wilder. Basically, it's over with. They let this white boy cheat with the gloves. I don't care what nobody say. Care what these motherfuckers say. They let him cheat with the gloves. They let him shoot shit up his ass. It was a rumor that, you know, there wasn't no lying rumor that he shot shit up his ass and he got caught and he had a failed test leading up to the Wilder rematch. They let him get away with everything. They let this white boy come to America who ain't had no fan base before he came here. And they gonna let him fucking rip off Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder gonna look back, man. He gonna be sitting in his Cadillac or sitting on his farm or some shit. He gonna think about, I was a stupid motherfucker to fuck with Al Haymon. He would say I was just stupid. And he gonna be, you ever just sit there one day and you just think about some shit like, damn, this motherfucker got down on me, or damn, this bitch didn't play me. She said she needed 100 for abortion. And you just kind of put 2 and 2 together. You just have an epiphany. And you just sitting there like, damn, that's what that nigga meant when he said he was going to the stove. Oh, damn, this why he got out of here. Or before they shoot the club up and you thinking, oh, this is why Ronnie said we should go out the back door. It just dawned on you, whatever you call that, it just dawned on you. Deontay Wilder going to be sitting somewhere drinking some wine. He going to be 56 years old, 60 years old. He going to be sitting there laying on the fucking beach or laying on his farm and, you know, riding his John Deere or whatever it is. It's going to dawn on him. You know what I'm saying? Ah, damn, Al Haymon was in on it. What was that movie? What was that movie where they robbed the bank? And I know somebody, I can't remember what it was, but they robbed this bank and they made all the people in there get down and they released them and they start shooting the rubber bullets. And the man that was integral part of robbing the bank, he still was in the bank, living in the walls. So when everything cleared up, he came out like a few days later and walked out like ain't nothing happened. And then motherfucker sitting there, he figured it out and it's too late. My man's then robbed the bank and got the fuck on. That's what's going to happen to Wilder. That's what's going to happen to Wilder. He going to be sitting there, he going to be like, damn. He going to put it all together one day like, Damn. And then all these motherfucking, these pro-black militant Al Haymon followers, they gonna start turning on Al when they see the game. Ricky E, salute, appreciate the super chat. Yeah, Inside Man with Denzel, it did have. I thought it had him in there. They gonna be sitting there and watch what I tell you. They gonna just like Mr. Hawthorne nutted up on Al over Kelly Swanson. Watch, they gonna turn on Al Haymon too. The difference is the jig is up. I've been seeing through what he doing. The jig is up. He done played Deontay Wilder so many times, bro. He should have made him IBF champion with Charles Martin. Right? He should have been made the Anthony Joshua fight. He should have made the Dillian White fight already. You know? They should have never went knocking on Tyson Fury door to begin with. They should have never knocked on Tyson. They should have left Tyson Fury alone. If they matchmakers had any motherfucking presence of mind, that's the one dude that can beat Deontay Wilder. They should have left that ped, cheating cracker alone. I'm sorry, I had to say it. They should have left that motherfucker alone. They should have. They didn't. So Deontay Wilder ain't got nobody but to blame but his goddamn team. JDS threw Breland under the bus. Shelly Finkel threw Breland under the bus. All of a sudden, it's the brother fault, the nigga fault. Everything come down on Breland for trying to say, and then Wilder even was mad at Breland for a while. He was contemplating firing Breland. It's funny how the nigga became the scapegoat for Wilder losing. It's funny. Breland became the scapegoat. Jake Diaz didn't watch him wrap his hands the right way. They didn't pick up on the floppy gloves the first fight. Like, Deontay just be like, he should just take the step aside money and save his life. Because if he don't take that money, they're going to destroy that nigga's life. I'm telling you right now, they're going to destroy Deontay Wilder's life. If he doesn't take that step aside money, all types of stuff. And Al Haymon not going to let nothing leak out about his scandalous ass. Al Haymon is going to mark. Al Haymon is going to sell Wilder out. He said, you probably going to get your ass beat by Fury anyway a third time. Let's just take this money and count our losses. We'll try to get the titles back down the road. He messed him over out of a Joshua payday. He forced him to fight Luis Ortiz 9 weeks before fighting Tyson Fury. They played hardball with AJ when they should have just took what they should get. Fought him, got the belts, left. He lost the escrow money when Alexander Povetkin failed the drug test. Man, Al Haymon just been having this dude take an L. Al Haymon been feeding this dude L's. Feeding him L's. Don't forget Al Haymon made Anthony Joshua a champion. He made him a champion. It's sad, bro. He said, "How is Gay J getting a fight when Wilder has a rematch clause? Because they gonna do him like the mob. You ever seen Goodfellas? They gonna blackmail them dudes over there. They gonna get that fight done. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you. They ain't negotiating about this. They gonna pay Wilder his salary, or if he don't take it, you gonna hear." Wilder is involved in criminal activity. Wilder fucking SUV blows up on the highway. That's how they operate. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all think I'm joking, dog. Y'all think I'm joking. Wilder get caught with a kilo of dope in his car. Watch what I tell you. Wilder daughter come up missing. That's how they play. They play dirty. Wilder really don't want the rematch, dog. Keep it 100. Why wouldn't he want the rematch? Why wouldn't he want the rematch? You ain't have to block him. I don't block him, bro. He cool. He alright. Why wouldn't he want the rematch? After that ass whooping, most people would probably look at it from a average person standpoint of view. Like, I wouldn't want to get my ass beat like that again. That's natural thought, but, at the end of the day, I think he do want it. If he didn't want the original rematch, I think he want a rematch. Because his career on the line. His career is on the line. But they gonna find a way to make that rematch happen. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm joking. AJ and Fury gonna happen. It's gonna be it's probably gonna be no drug testing. They be saying it be drug testing, but I guarantee you, I remember one of the YouTubers here, English motherfucker, man, boxing with ADE, whatever his name is. He said that they asked, his boy had asked Vada who did the drug testing, and Vada announced it on Twitter, right, that they had completed the testing for this particular fight, but they didn't do the testing. It was a third party. It was a third party drug testing company that did the testing. So, you know, at the end of the day, Vada don't do all the drug testing. So, like I said, it's going to be able who got the best pass that fight. I don't care about the fight because we all know Anthony Joshua on some shit too. We all know Anthony Joshua on some shit. That's common sense. Don't nobody gain them. Don't nobody have nobody with muscles have nobody with muscles that's like him, that's built like him, have problems with weight fluctuation. Nobody. And all of a sudden he cut all his weight down in 6 months. That shit, it don't work like that. This dude had uncontrollable muscle mass. Uncontrollable muscle mass. So Deontay had a good career. It's over with. He can come back and Fury and AJ can fight and they both can retire. They gonna try to say it's the biggest fight in boxing to make. No, it ain't. Nobody give a fuck about that fight in America. Because if they did give a fuck about it, it would be in America. So they gonna go to Saudi Arabia where they both can. The juice will be loose, like OJ running a 50-yard touchdown. It's going to be whoever got the best pass that night. I don't care about that fight. They won't make a dime off of me. I'm not going to talk about it. I promise you. I'm not going to promote it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to ignore that fight. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these YouTube dudes that when I was calling them out and saying don't support bum bashes 2 or 3 years ago, when I was calling these dudes out saying don't support bum bashes and why Mr. Hawthorne was going to Triple G and Vanez when he supposed to be so pro-black and militant. People forget that. And I called him out. Niggas was saying, oh, you can't control what people do and it's boxing and shit of that nature, man. Y'all was defending that fucking mark. When I told you, dude, I already seen what type of dude them niggas is, bro. They opportunists. Oh, we not gonna talk about this fight, and all of a sudden the fight come. Everybody got a reaction video. Nobody talked about the fight all week. Nobody did a prediction video. And come fight night, shout out to Zulu Morning 704 Joe. Everybody gonna have a fucking reaction video. If I say I'm not gonna talk about something like this magnitude, I ain't gonna talk about it. Like all these dudes was sitting here talking about Vanez and Triple G and shit of that nature, dude. I said I wasn't watching it. I still haven't watched that fight to this day. Still ain't watched this fight to watch that fight to this day. All them niggas gonna try to piss on the AJ and Fury fight in December in Saudi Arabia, but all them fucking fake pro-black militant niggas is gonna be watching it. Mark my words, bro. They gonna drop Wilder like a bad habit. They gonna move over to Devin Haney, or if they didn't stop fucking with Devin Haney, they gonna move over to the next dude. They gonna use Wilder, drop him off where he stand. No matter how many interviews, how many drops they gave him, Wilder, there's gonna be... Everybody in their mind was thinking what Mauricio Suleiman said. His Wilder career is over with. Everybody was saying that. Everybody in the back of their mind thought after that fight, oh, it's over with for him. Everybody thought it. And now he may not have an opportunity to prove it. Now, common sense, do you want to go through that traumatic experience? The average American or the average human being gonna say no. But the warrior code is different. You know what I'm saying? The warrior code is totally different. The warrior code is like, you know, you want to go through that again. You ever watch Dragon Ball Z? No matter how many times Vegeta got his ass beat or Goku got his ass beat, they was excited to keep fighting. They would rather die or go out on their shield. You know? Oh, we got to rematch Majin Buu again. He whooped us like 5 times, but every time they was more excited to get back in there. And Wilder want to get that opportunity, but hey, the clear people going to rob him of it. And I want to see what the backlash or what the backlash is going to be on Al Haymon for selling them out. Al Haymon got some skeletons in his closet and I'm not going to speak about. He said there been some fighters who got beat and came back and won, bro. It has been. But in the back of everybody's mind, the ass whooping that he took, would salute. In the back of everybody's mind, you will be a lying motherfucker if you sat there and you watched that ass whooping and he took that ass whooping the way he did, and you saying like, hey man, it might be over for this nigga. I don't know if he can do it again. I don't think he can beat this guy. It's in the back of everybody's mind. Be truthful. In his mind, if it's in the back, if it's in the back of water mind. I've been an athlete. I've been a competitor. It's in the back of his mind. It's doubt. Some of that shit in Rocky was real. I'm scared, Adrian. I don't know if I'm scared. I'm scared, Adrian. It's in the back of everybody's mind. It's in the back of his mind. But fear fuels the great athletes, the great people, the great inventors, the great entrepreneurs, the great musicians. It's fear of failure. A lot of motherfuckers, they don't prosper or become super successful based off of money. If your ambition is money, if you doing music, you doing sports, you an entrepreneur, if yo is just getting a couple $1 million, you know, it's you're not gonna make it far in sports. Your ambition has to be fear of failure, trying to be the greatest of all time. That's the difference between a great fighter and a really good fighter. That's the difference. Great people run on failure and wanting to be the greatest at what they do. Why every day Dan Gilbert wake up and he worth what, 10, 20 billion dollars? Steve Ballmer worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Why do they wake up? Why is Warren Buffett still? He worth billions of dollars. Why do he wake up and keep doing what he do every day? Ask yourself that. He got more money than he can spend in his lifetime. He ain't gonna lose all that money. Why do they wake up every day? Either you're doing something that you love, you're passionate about, or you want to be the best at what you do. You want to be the richest. You want to be the greatest. You're scared of failure. That's what it is, man. But as far as that AJ and Joshua fight, Fury and Joshua fight, that shit's gonna happen. They're gonna move Fury Wilder out of there. And if Wilder refused to move, like I said, you ever seen Casino with Robert De Niro and with Joe Pesci? Wilder gonna get in his Cadillac or his Bugatti and that bitch gonna blow up. Or he gonna get pulled over like on some Talladega Night shit. He gonna think somebody gonna call him and say, you got a kilo in the back of your Silverado. He gonna get pulled over and Wilder gets popped with a kilo. Or they gonna run with the injury excuse. Oh, Wilder has to recover from injury. The fix is already in. You know, and Wilder gonna get it the worst. Oh, this bitch ass nigga stepped aside. His local dummy box community people gonna say, see, this is why, you know, fuck Wilder, man. They all, you know, fuck Wilder, man. He doing it. They gonna turn on him. They gonna roll with the next dude. They gonna roll with the hot hand at the dice game. They gonna turn on him, and then all the Wilder motherfucking people that been hating on Wilder since day one, they gonna be tearing his ass up, and Wilder just gonna have to be exiled for a minute. He ain't gonna be able to turn on social media. You know, and it's all because, not because he don't want to get back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Not because he don't want to get back in the ring. It's because, you know, Al Haymon gonna make the move. All this shit on Al Haymon gonna come out. Watch what I tell you. All this shit with Deontay Wilder gonna come out. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. I don't believe that. Can't nobody tell me man, you ain't in that industry, bro. Watch what I tell you, dog. Watch what I tell you. Look at motherfucker fucking with Trump. What's his name? Mike Alvarez. Look at him. You gonna find Wilder dead. You gonna find him in jail. His daughter come up missing. I'm telling you, man, he got no other choice. Ain't no other choice. All this shit about Al Haymon gonna come out. Pictures gonna be surfacing around about Al Haymon secret life. Watch what I tell you. Shit about Sam Watson gonna come out. It's a lot of shit going on with them anyway that y'all don't even know about. For real. Alright, you think I'm playing, bro? You think I'm playing? You know who you fucking with? You fucking with Walt Disney, bro. You messing with Bob Arum. Shit, that motherfucker Wilder gonna come up missing on y'all ass. Watch what I tell you. You gonna take that step aside money. Watch what I tell you. If he don't take it, he gonna come up. Something gonna happen. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. No, that's the way it happened. Why you think all of a sudden Chingy all crazy and shit now? Why you think Chingy crazy? Hell yeah, motherfucker, that can happen. I'm telling y'all think I'm playing, bro. Y'all think I'm playing? It's still a mystery on who killed Sonny Liston ass. It's still a mystery on who killed Sonny Liston ass. Don't get into the Michael Jordan shit. Why did Jordan retire in the middle of his prime? Oh, he wanted to play baseball to support his father. That's some bull jive. That's some bull jive. Y'all think I'm bullshitting, dog? I guess when you change, you crazy, man. Ain't no changing, motherfucker. They gonna force that man to take that money. I'm telling y'all what it is. He gonna come up with some land. If he refused to do it, that's what it's gonna come down to. Y'all forgetting this the original mobster sport. Jersey Joe Walcott was taking dives. He was one of the first motherfuckers taking dives in there. Shit. I was just watching something with Mike Tyson, right? He had this old mobster on there. He was telling them how they set up fights. I know what I'm talking about. Only thing that can hold this fight up, if Al Haymon got something on the man. I know I'm on to something. These niggas think I'm just talking crazy. I'm telling you. And Wilder gonna be exiled. Watch what I tell you. His supporters gonna shit on him, and his haters gonna shit on him. Shit ain't no game. Y'all niggas think I'm playing around with this shit. I'm not. Al Haymon ain't never loved Deontay Wilder. He ain't even treat Deontay Wilder as good as Seth Mitchell. Nobody wants to see Wilder feud 3 anyway right now. Shit, he got a rematch clause. Everybody said, "Oh, I don't want to see it." Nobody in America give a fuck about AJ and Tyson Fury. I'm not watching them fucking graham cracker and that fucking saltine cracker fight. Fuck them niggas. I ain't watching them motherfuckers fight. Give a fuck about them English muffins. Two fucking roid abusers fighting each other. I don't give a fuck about that. Tyson Fury, a fucking farmer, boar eating, dirty. I ain't give a fuck about it. And I don't give a fuck about AJ. If AJ win, I'll be slightly happy. Okay. And Wilder step aside, come give me my credit. When Wilder step aside, give me my credit. Y'all niggas be talking about shit y'all don't have no knowledge of. Oh no, Deontay will never do this and never do that. Okay. The overplay is already slept for the underplay. Oh, my shoulder, my bicep hurt. Oh, I had bicep surgery. The fix was already in. They was talking about doing this fight in July, but he said I wasn't going to be able to train until May. They was going to run that fight. Eddie Hearn ain't out here talking reckless. Wilder can say whatever he want to say. Wilder don't control his career. Y'all niggas talking, y'all. Oh, Charlo said he want to fight Rosario. Nigga, didn't you see that contract I posted? It's whatever Al Haymon say. Them niggas don't control their career. Get the fuck out of here. And then when I'm right, all these motherfuckers ain't gonna say shit. They gonna be quiet. Oh, CJ, Wilder said he had an ankle injury. Or Wilder said he gonna go. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. He said this. He said these niggas say a lot of things. These niggas don't control their career. Niggas with the bad control the career. What Charlo say? I fight who they tell me to fight. Watch what I tell you. Al Haymon has sold this ass out more than one. Only guy he ain't selling out is Floyd. That's it. That's the only person he ain't selling out is Floyd. It's fair game. They done fuck Wilder 22 different ways. 50 Shades of Black. What is it called? 50 Shades of Gray, whatever the shit. I ain't about to do some broke back cowboy shit on this nigga. Watch what I tell you. And people don't even know he came into the fight with a knee injury. Y'all don't even know that though. Oh, they gonna kick me up now. They trying to kick me out now because I'm talking that real shit. It ain't taking my sanity, bro. Y'all, they ain't negotiating for no. I already know what it say. You talking about the Gervonta story or the Tyson Fury story? I already know how Bob Arum get down. Y'all know Bob Arum company was Muhammad Ali company. Did y'all not know that? He stole Muhammad Ali company. That shit was called Man Down Promotions or something. And he turned it to motherfucking Top Rank. I know what I'm saying. Nigga, y'all be talking to niggas that to me that I know what's going on. I know what's gonna happen. But what's gonna be crazy is when I'm right, nobody gonna give CJ credit. Nobody. When I speak some real, when I'm telling y'all, oh, you lying, or this ain't gonna happen. Okay, when it happened, what I say? Who told y'all they sent Demetrius on? They sent Charlo 2 offers to fight Demetrius Andre. I said that shit a month before it came out. For real. I said it a month before it came out. All this shit. Who told y'all Mikey and Pacquiao might happen on the zone? I said that shit lasted September. Who said that? It was me. I said that shit. So you niggas gonna keep questioning what I say? Okay, keep questioning it. Keep questioning it. This nigga got a knee injury. This nigga got a bicep injury. That motherfucker all fucked up. Puev don't got no choice. Bob Arum is his daddy, bro. Usyk is the only one I would worry about. Puev ain't got no choice. Bob Arum gonna cut him a check to shut the hell up. The only ones I would worry about was Usyk. And if Al Haymon got something on those guys. Them the only dudes I'm worried about. It had something to do with Ali. It was something, man. Now he stole it from somebody. Whoever the fuck he stole it from. It wasn't his company. He was his Muhammad Ali accountant or a lawyer or attorney, whatever the fuck he was. He stole it from some niggas. When Al sells PBC, I will believe Wilder will step aside. He may not. They ain't gonna sell it during no pandemic, bro. I'll be surprised. Ain't nobody merging or buying companies right now. But people saying when Al sell PBC, Al still gonna run it. Same thing as Dana White. When Dana White sold the UFC, he still runs it. But let's move on, man. DAZN pushing Charlo and Canelo. I can tell you for a fact, Charlo turned that fight down. They said Canelo need that fight to be considered a real middleweight or some shit. Chris Minix and Sergio Moore. Chris Minix kind of worked at Showtime. He still work at Sports Illustrated. Don't like him calling fights like that, but I can tolerate him. Do Canelo need Charlo? Absolutely not. Is it an easy fight for him? Absolutely. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He should be able to beat Charlo up. They sent the offer for the fight to happen. It looked like he was ducking Charlo. I don't know if it's because Al and Oscar don't have a good relationship, but they hugged it out at Chavez and the Canelo Alvarez fight. So they did JoJo and Gary Russell. That's a fight that should be able to get done if they wanted to get done. But my indications was telling me that Charlo and Ronnie Shields, they didn't think they was ready for the fight yet. So they want Charlo to polish up on some things. I don't know if Chris Eubanks Jr. can get him ready for that fight, but it sounds like they trying to move up Charlo to super middleweight. I got that confirmed as well too. They want him to move up to 68 and fight David Benavidez, not Caleb Plant. But Benavidez, but I do think that is a fight that I wouldn't mind seeing happening. Canelo, Charlo, more than likely it could happen at 68. It could happen at 60 right now. Canelo won't be fighting Billy Joe Saunders. They moving on from that. I'm hearing they going to a Triple G fight. So it sounds like the zone is forcing Triple G to fight Canelo and won't let him get his tune up with Camille Zamata, a guy who got like 5 or 6, 7 knockouts. So at the same time, I mean, I don't know why the zone is so why they're so interested in Premier Boxing Champion fighters coming over there. We know the zone got the money. PBC don't care if you got the money or not. They in the business of making in-house fights, so they'd rather do Charlo, Jermall versus David Benavidez than Canelo versus Charlo, unless they come up with the $20 million they want. Ironically, that's the going rate for PBC fighters crossing the street. There's rumors that Errol won 20 to fight Crawford. There's rumors that Jermall won 20 to fight Canelo Alvarez. They offered 15. So, I don't understand what the infatuation about, with Chris Minix and, making these fighters fight. Obviously Al Haymon don't want to work with nobody. But it's fighters. But my whole thing is, if you just want to do nothing but in-house fights, then you got to give us the best in-house fights. And he refusing to do that. So he refused to give us Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. That could have happened 20 times over by now. Obviously, it's really nobody at middleweight for Charlo to fight but Derevchenko, Chris Eubanks. They refused to give us Benavidez and Plant. They done mixed it up at 54 a lot of times. So, it is what it is. He said I would have Maul, Charlo, and David Benavidez. I have Maul, Charlo, and David. You say you picking Jermall to beat David Benavidez? You smoking dick. The long way, motherfucker. You smoking dick. No way. Jermall Charlo win that fight with Deontay Wilder, get that rematch. Immediate rematch. Ain't no and for people talking about Wilder and Fury gonna happen, ain't no fucking money in the fight. Let me say that again. There's no money in the fight. No fans in the stands till 2021. If that hold up, there's no way they can do Wilder and Fury 3. Without a gate, that can't happen. Let me say it again. Without a gate, that can't happen. So the Saudis is putting up the site fee. So if you're gonna be able to see, fights like Crawford and Spence or Danny and Errol Spence and fights like that, that's only gonna happen if the networks put up major money or they put up a major site fee. Without a gate, those fights can't happen. Without a gate on regular TV, those fights can't happen. So if it's truly no fans in the stands, those fights can't happen without a gate. Period. Pay-per-view money won't be enough. Television money is not going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? For Wilder and Fury to generate at least $30 million apiece in guaranteed money, there's not enough money in it. So if Saudi Arabia don't offer money for Wilder and Fury 2, 3, and they offer it for AJ and Fury, and they offer to pay Wilder step aside, there's no money. That fight cannot happen in the United States unless somebody put up a big fee. The DAZN is the only platform that got that type of money. That's it. WBC is not going to mandate Canelo Charlo. Canelo is the franchise champion. Charlo is the regular champion. Canelo cannot lose the franchise championship. So for people not understanding the business of it, the money is not there. If they say fans can be in the stands, then yeah. But for that to happen, fans have to be allowed in the stands by September. So September, October, they can fight November, December. So by September, and then again, I still would fucking pity the fool that would bet on that. I wouldn't buy no tickets. By the time September come back around, let me school you niggas on something. If it's no vaccine or it's no cure for the COVID-19, please believe you probably headed for another quarantine. Because when it get cold outside, when flu season come about, COVID-19 season gonna come about. So you're gonna see the hospitals flooded again. You're gonna see people dropping again. And it's not gonna be no more traveling. It's not gonna be no more fans in the stands. That's what people don't understand. So for all you cross your fingers for some of these fights is gonna happen, unless somebody gonna be putting up big money for these fights not gonna go sell. The economy is not gonna recover. You got rappers who not making no money. You got actors who not making no money. So really what you counting on is the 9 to 5ers to buy these pay-per-views in the middle of jacking season, in the middle of Christmas season. Nobody gonna be buying no $1,000 nosebleed section ticket for Fury Wilder 2, 3. The demand is not there as far as the economy. If the Saudis start getting money again from oil, they got the money right now. They gonna put the money up. Ain't no money in it for Puev to fight AJ in the UK behind closed doors. The money not there. So you're going to see a lot of tune-ups on the way back. Everybody anticipate, the fans will be in the stands. The fans will be in the stands. All right. But as far as the Canelo-Charlo fight, I can live with it. I can live without it. It's not one of my fights I need to see. If you told me 5 fights that CJ wanted to see that I would be interested in, it'd be, at this point, Berturbia, Gosvick, Anuya Navarrete, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, Charlo Rosario, Benavidez, Plant. Them my 5. Them the 5 fights I'm interested in seeing. That's it. All the rest of the bullshit I can live without. I can live without. But, if they instead of giving us Charlo and Canelo, they give us Benavidez. Do I give a fuck? I don't. At least Charlo will probably get a fair shake versus Benavidez. If he fight Canelo or don't fight Canelo, Canelo don't need Charlo to co-sign his legacy. If he want to fight Charlo so bad, and Charlo don't want, Demetrius Andrade sitting right there. Beat Demetrius Andrade up. You get the same respect for beating Andrade then you get him for beating Charlo. You get your the Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Arum WBO belt. Makes me no difference. Everybody act like it make a difference. It don't. If Al want to make his in-house fights, instead of us bitching and complaining about it, don't watch it. Don't watch Al Haymon fights no more. I'm not going to be going back and forth with fucking Errol and Crawford fans and Tank. I'm not doing that shit no more. I clearly articulated my point on each subject here. People saying, well, Wilder not, it ain't about what Wilder don't control Wilder's career. That's what you got to understand. Charlo don't control Charlo's career. The only person out of this situation that we didn't mention, or that's in the title of this video, that controls their career is Saul Canelo Alvarez. That's it. And somewhere deep down there, there's probably some fucking mobster that control his career. And that's it. But Leonard Ellerby talking about they want to do Tank and Leo as soon as the pandemic is over with. I asked people behind the scenes. I'll bring this shit up. Let me pull it up. I said, what about no fans in the stands? They still gonna do it. And they say they're working on that. They want to wait until the fight, till they can fight with an audience. And once again, and I text back, I say, might not be until 2021. So, like I said before, you about to get a lot of pedestrian fights. You ain't gonna get these killer fights. They're gonna be studio fights. ESPN for the last 3 weeks, they've been planning for June return in the studio. Then you got the fighters that's cycling off pads. You gotta wait for the VADA program to start back up. You know what I'm saying? Also, for every, like I said in my other videos, for every athlete that you see working out, it's 25, 30 athletes that's not working out. So you got fighters that's going to be fighting the catch weight, fighters that can't make the weight. Like I said before, with Tank and Leo, that fight not happened in 2021. They talking about playing football with no fans in the stands. College football may not start at all. It may not start till later in 2020. You got a lot of different hurdles to get over with. Because what about the college students? They got to go back on campus, right? What if they don't go back on campus? Well, they say we just going to do online classes. Therefore, there won't be no college football season. Therefore, it may not be no fans in the stands for the NFL, NHL season. Major League Baseball talking about playing with no fans in the stands. So you can't pay Tank and Leo salary without fans in the stands. You can't put this on pay-per-view for $80, $50, $30. You can't put this on TV and expect people to pay for it when it take time for the economy to bounce back. Everybody ain't essential. And people that are essential, they're going to take their money and take a fucking vacation. That's just what it's going to be. You know, nobody think about buying a pay-per-view. And by the time you wake up, you shake your head and you bob your head, you wake up, get the cobwebs out your head, it's Christmas season. It's Halloween. It's school season starting back up. We don't even know if we're going to have kids in the class. So the last thing people worry about is a fucking boxing match. Uniforms, Halloween. People might want to redo prom. You got homecoming coming. What about the high school football players? What about the college kids? You know, the way they acting like this is because they're not about to just throw everybody back out there and say, oh, fans go in the stands. All of a sudden, oh, this person died from COVID-19 who went to this UFC game, or this student died. At the end of the day, don't be surprised. Quarantine gonna come back around. So be prepared for it to come back around. Have your money right. Have your food. I stack water in the basement. Have your rummy noodles stacked in the basement. Have your non-perishable items stacked in the basement. Stack up on some toilet paper right now because it's coming back around. It's coming back around. It may be next February, March again. It's coming back around. He said these people doing too much with this whack-ass virus shit. Wear masks and gloves and nobody will get the virus. It don't work that way. It's not enough masks to go around. It's not. You know, everybody don't have a medical mask. A scarf is not going to protect you from this shit. Putting a scarf around your mouth and your nose, it doesn't filter out the virus. So, that's the simple supply and demand. It's not enough supply of masks. Especially the masks you can reuse, the M95s or whatever it is. It's not enough. You know what I'm saying? And then again, you got the babies that's going to school. Average second grader going to lose their masks every day. I lost my hat and my gloves every day. It's just so much deeper than that. Either you take the risk of starting the economy back up and you throw everybody back out there, which they might have to do. It's crazy. They may or may not have to do, but I'll take a couple quick questions. But to talk about motherfucking Tank and Leo, if they waiting for fans to get in the stands, well, hey, I don't think it's smart for Gervonta to go into a fight like this and he already fat and overweight and just don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna need a tune-up. Oh, it's gonna be tune-up season, bro. Ty, salute. What's going on, bro? It's gonna be tune-up season. And it's good that it's tune-up season, too, because a lot of these dudes is cycling off pads. He said, whatever the fuck that word is, it stops the virus and get everybody don't have it, bro. That's you gotta understand. You looking at it from a logical standpoint, bro. Nobody looking on. Some people don't even have money to fucking buy groceries, bro. Everybody didn't get a stimulus check. Everybody didn't get unemployment. That's a fact. So you looking at it in the same world. You looking at it from, I live in, upper class. Man, what about the niggas in the hood? What about the kids? They lose shit every day. I'm telling you, man. The fix ain't as simple as people think it is. It's not. Everybody not progressive. You know how many people I see every day that don't have a mask on? In the stores. Don't have no gloves on in the stores. And they don't even know y'all can ask questions. They don't even know what the fuck this shit is. Some people say sunlight can kill it. You drink bleach, it can kill it if you stupid enough to believe that. Some people say it can survive on surfaces for a day, 5 seconds. Some people say they don't even know what the fuck they dealing with. So everything that's brought up about the virus is really a hypothesis. It's an educated guess. Now they come out with some new symptoms today. Oh, if you shaking, if your left eye twitch, if your boo boo green. I mean, you don't. I mean, they don't know what the fuck. They know as much as we know. Most of them. You know, they don't know shit about this virus, bro. Yeah, granted, they ain't gonna get my notifications. You know how that go. Might be something with the channel getting hacked. It might take a minute. He said, "Fuck them up. Fuck them tune-ups. Them niggas gonna have to fight for cheap when the money get low." Shit, you crazy as hell. They gonna be tuning up, bro, because I think it's in best people interest to tune up too. Because if you out of shape and then you got athletes that's been juicing, you know, if they've been juicing, it's in their best interest. You really want to go in there with a guy that been juicing and cycling off and you fighting him? Imagine what all the pay defenders doing. They pump it up. Doom. Like I said, man, I really ain't even miss sports. It kind of not give me something to talk about on YouTube some. But, you know, I miss the movies more than I miss sports. You know, football season come around to be a lot different. Not seeing Michigan and Lions and NFL, then I'll start feeling it. But as far as boxing and Major League Baseball, I like going to the baseball games. You know, I like going to the high school games and chilling. But you know, my life ain't changed too much. I just miss the gym ain't open, but I just don't give a shit. When football start coming around, I miss football, then I messed up. But NBA, he said this virus was patented by Euro company back in I think 2019-15. I'm like, damn, nigga, were you from the future? It was purchased by the United States. Yeah, I seen that video. Yeah, I got that video. I think Ty sent me that shit. Yeah, Ty sent me that video. I seen it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He said, I need to get you to break down Errol Spence's article on boxing. Errol said he only let himself drink 26 ounces of water a day all camp. Dumbest thing. He said I missed the sports bad. I made my money betting on sports. See, that's different. You got your money. I really ain't a better like that. He said he only drunk 26 ounces of water a day. So this DJ Blue I got on my shit because it was only water left. This is 16.9 fluid ounces, 500 milliliters. So you telling me that he only drinks 9 more ounces than this bottle of water? That's not healthy. He's a notorious liar. I'm tired of talking about him. I'm not talking about him no more, bro. I ain't got shit else to say about him. I don't care shit about that welterweight division no more, bro. I don't. I ain't got shit else to say about it. I ain't got shit to say about this shit, but if you telling me he drink a bottle, a regular 24 pack of purified or distilled or spring water, 1 bottle and a half maybe, or slightly less than a half a day, that's bullshit. If he only drinking, that's not healthy. Your brain sitting in water. He's probably going to die in the ring, or he's probably going to die of some type of brain illness after boxing. If you only drinking 26 ounces a day for an 8-week training camp, that is so not healthy. Your muscles is made up of water. Your brain sits in water. That's probably why he say some of the dumbest shit he say. It's time to move up. That's unhealthy, bro. To blow up to 190 pounds in between fights, that's unhealthy. You know what happens when that tends to happen? What happens is you oppress the body so much, you suppress the body of nutrients so much. When you do get back out there, even if you eat a chicken wing, you know, you eat, let's just say you eat a plate of chicken, you say you go get a plate of chicken wings, bro. 10-piece wing ding dinner, little fries. That's gone, and you drink water, you gonna wake up and be fucking, you was 150 after the fight, let's just say 160 after the fight, you gonna wake up 180 pounds. Your body is just gonna fuck that up, man. It's crazy, bro. He doing all that to make the weight, man. That just let you know his team don't have his best interest. You sit down with a motherfucker like that. If you a real coach, you care about him, you're a man, it's time for us to move up. But this is what happened when the money is the main motivator. Crazy. He said, yeah, he said it. He said that in Boxing Scene article. He said all 9 weeks of camp and the Porter fight, that's just not healthy. But then again, he also said, peep this out. And I'm a great listener. I try to be a great listener. He said this in the All the Smoke podcast that in camp, he liked to eat junk food. So make that make sense. He said he still eat junk food in between camps. So where the discipline at? He lying. He lying. Nobody can sweat that much. Nobody can sweat the way he be sweating in camp. And only drink 26 ounces of water. I wouldn't believe that shit, bro. And then he said he's still eating junk food. So you rather have junk food, right? You rather have junk food than have water? Yeah, I don't believe that shit, man. It's crazy world. I don't believe it. Like I can't really. When I'm working out, bro, I be fucking some water up, bro. I don't know how much my Charlo Gatorade bottle hold. It might be 20 fluid ounces. Like during the workout, that probably can last me during the workout. But when I get home and my metabolism, especially if it's summertime and it's kicked up and I'm sweating, and I get in the shower, I get home, whoop-de-whoop, do what I need to do. I got this big ass Under Armour thermos. I'll put it on there. I'll have it one day. I could drink like 3 of those back to back. So I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. If he doing that, he's no. Like I said, I don't believe it, bro. I don't. I don't believe somebody. Yeah, at least he boxed long. This is his last time out. I'm trying to look up the article now. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I see it. I seen it earlier, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it down bad. I don't believe that shit, bro. Anybody that's an athlete, bro, that you see him in that gym sweating that hard, bro, and all he drink is 26. There's no way, bro. I need to see it to believe it, bro. He talking about maybe the other 100 ounces a day is Hennessy and vodka, and jungle juice mix. I don't believe that shit. And from a real athlete, if you working out in the gym, maybe you say, well, outside the gym I only drink. Hell no, you sweating that much, you ain't putting no more water in your body. Chuck Salute, you out of your mind. Call me a prissy bitch named Sally that weigh 100 pounds. I only drink 2 liters a day. Some days 1.5. But nigga, is you in the gym? He said during camp, sparring, running. Nigga, you ain't sparring and running every day, nigga. You ain't dropping 50 pounds in between, 40-something pounds in between fights. He ain't just say on a day-to-day basis, nigga. He said during camp. You probably sitting up there, chilling, walking the dog or playing with the girl, whatever. Might smash a minute and drink a little bit of water. No, this nigga talking about he sparring and sweating in the gym and he only drinking 26 ounces. The fuck up out of here. Nigga, when I'm sweating and working out, nigga, I don't even know how many ounces I'm drinking. I'm killing shit. I ain't that naive, bro. If that's the case, bro, he cutting years off his life. But let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all, man. Share the video.